Perception is defined as how you look at others and the world around you. Being able to select, recognize, and intercept information starts the perceptual process. Perception affects the way people communicate with others. An individual's pattern of thinking can affect their perception of others. Most people communicate better with people of similar cultures. The articles that I read discussed social perception. Social perception was described as interpreting information about other people. If you feel that you are familiar with a person, you perceive to have a better understanding of the person's intention. The pattern of thinking can affect a reasoned perception of others. The social context in which you meet someone can play a large part in whether the perception of someone will be positive or negative. 5 barriers to social perception are described. The first one. Selective perceptions let individuals select information that supports a viewpoint and downplays the threatening viewpoints. For instance, I go to a physicist and I am told that I will be a rich and successful person, but I will have many barriers to achieve my goal. My perception is focused on the fact that I will be rich and successful and not think about what it will take to get there. The second one, stereotyping generalizes and doesn't allow for an individual to show relevant strengths. In all Western movies, it's always portrayed that individuals are the bad guys, that Indians are the bad guys and cowboys are the good guys. Indians are thought of as the enemy with the face paint and wearing feathers, living in teepees and associated with Thanksgiving. This is a complete stereotype of Native Americans. First impression errors allows a lasting impression to be formed based on initial meeting. This can be positive or negative. If you're going to a job interview and the interviewer sees you, appreciates his need, and you are prepared for the interview, this could determine whether or not you are chosen for the job. On the other hand, if the interviewer sees that you are not dressed appropriately for the interview and unprepared, this could also be a determining factor in whether or not you get the job. The fourth one. Projection allows believing that other people have similar beliefs. If you are a person who believes that all people are honest and truthful, the projection in the belief that others share the same truthfulness and honesty, and we all know that is not true. The fifth one. Self-fulfilling prophecy affects the outcome of expectations while interacting with others. An example of this is President Bush convinced Congress that invading Iraq would liberate the country and make the world a safe place, without knowing that it would make the Iraq rebels feel that they were occupying their country and trying to control the oil. Comparing ourselves to others to see how we measure up and using past experiences can affect perception that we have with others. There are many processes that influence perception. Consequently, deciding what information to pay attention to can influence many decisions we take. Understanding different cultures and not allowing stereotyping to cloud or judgment can make the communication process with others better.